Hello people, welcome to another episode of Fly High Netherlands. And we are in World War 3. I was kinda excited to continue playing, so I just let the video be up for an hour or two, or well, the last part before I record this one. So yeah, we got a lot of good comments, and yeah, someone notified me I forgot this fleet. Yeah, I totally did. It was not stuck in the battle anymore, but it has finally arrived at its destination. So this fleet was basically thought about. Oh wait, no, you're not supposed to cancel it, but repair now. That task for this fleet is probably gonna take this area. So what is it? The Gulf of Thailand and the Straits of Malacca, so I can do some naval invasion and take Singapore with all those good resources. Otherwise than that, we are pretty much just pushing in, and yeah, we're gonna continue that. And sorry guys, for you who notified the day and night cycle, I disabled it instantly, but hopefully it was only visible for the 5 first minutes of the video, since I after that switched to speed 5 and didn't speed down after that, because you gotta go fast. So we're gonna continue down here, and also someone notified me about it's Mexico that has joined the Allies, not Brazil. What the hell, Daniel? Come on, this is Brazil, that is Mexico. Sometimes I wonder if I have a brain. Okay, we're gonna take 12 divisions, exactly like this. Actually 12, that's a bit too much. Let's only take 6. So we're gonna take all of you, and then say, I don't know, let's assign them here. Just straight here if we get any weird invasions or similar from them. And then you 6 are gonna be a new line. Wait, where are you? Where's the rest of you? There you are. Remove that one. And you 6 is gonna have this line. Good. And let's assign one leaders that are now not used anymore. Good. The rest of you are going back to Europe, because that's where you will be needed. Alright, we need to execute this battle plan now. They're waiting far enough for this. So Sweden and Norway will be going down. Extra research slot, we are gonna continue with engineering company level 4. And let's see. It's a bit hard right here. It seems like... Let's clean this up. Actually, we might even overrun a lot of people. No, continue pushing on. Oh, wait. A lot of you soldiers actually just changed battle plan to this one. They were calculating that there were so many units here, it was better that they assigned most of them right here. So please get up there instead. 11, 13 units. No, let's just take this one. One division is gonna just clean this up, and then we're basically done right here. After we take the Rye, I'm gonna transfer them over to our colonies right here, and then take the islands here. While the rest of you... maybe I will split them in half and take half of them to invade Iran, and then Iraq, and then go into the African colonies. I think that might be the best choice. Otherwise than that, we have no troubles right here. Our battleships, let's see, we lost nothing right here. It seems like it's mostly convoy fighting down here, so let's switch out this. Oh wait, you actually returned, because you were damaged. And I lost something, somewhere. Convoys, even more convoys. Mostly convoy. So what we're gonna do instead is, let's see. Convoy escort, no. We're gonna do patrolling. And we're gonna do it right here in those 2 sea zones. Otherwise than that, the air battle, how is it going? We are still in the lead by almost 1,000 fighters. So just that shows you how much superiority can make a difference. And now they're really just upping the game of aircrafts in southern England. We need to bring this back somehow. Let's see, how are our fighter production doing? We're still plus 2.4k. So let's do like this. Air bases, let's increase all of these to 10. All these close ones to the mainland, and we're gonna just increase it by a ton. Even though this is close air support that I'm gonna attach, they will still do at least distract the fighters. It will take some losses out of the fighters. No. Oh, god damn it. Really, I did it twice. Yeah, right. Just right click this if you want to remove it. And take both of them, attach Assign right here. Good, and then just do port strike on. They might get involved, the fighters, so hopefully this will just distract them a bit. Attack the close air support and they will get damage. Just take losses. And if they ever go back to port, of course, England will get slaughtered. Who dares wins? Good, good, good. Everything is here. We have cleared our borders. How is this division going? Actually, you have all the supply you possibly can need because you have that port and city. And now they're actually starting assigning more stuff down here. So let's give ourselves 600 more close air support since we have so many of them. That could probably be used a bit more than I am currently. And this is gonna be really hard to break actually, because they're super hard bonuses from the fort and the river penalty I'm most likely getting when attacking. So, and they also have the same thing here. So we have to break it some other way. Let's see, is there another airbase? Here's 200. Let's assign 200 fighters to it and assign to this area. Here's another airbase with 200 more. Let's do the same thing here. We just really have to bring them down. And here's 400 more. If we need to, we'll just remove them from here. If we're taking our losses starting to get way too high down here. Let's actually see. Didn't we assign kamikaze strikes right there? Yeah, let's not do it anymore, since we kind of need it. And how is our fleet doing? Was it completely destroyed? No, it wasn't. You are not in combat though. It seems like mostly convoys and submarines are getting fighting here, so we're gonna do this instead. Stop this, get back into port whenever you can. We need to gather up more troops or more ships, and we will also start producing some destroyers, or as soon as we research them. Create faction from Venezuela, the South American League. No, we will not join the South American League, because it should be the Dutch Reich No Faction League, which means annex them. So eventually we will annex them, of course. Siam, we might declare war against them, but that's also like another nation when we're done with our other stuff. Come on, just bring him down. Good. Now with all the extra airplanes we have superiority again, and we, well, have superiority. We can bring them down now, because that actually gives a quite large penalty for their defense. I think it's 45% almost. But they still have some really strong units along with that fort. So we will do like this. That's a battle plan, and let's just constantly attack it as much as we can. So eventually we will just wear them down into nothing. Down here you have finally joined into one line. Yes, you have. So please just clean that up. You guys clean this up. It feels kind of horrible saying cleaning up when it's thousands and thousands of men. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. Nice. Come on, take the last province. Good, good. Okay, you're now 1. Let's see. I have these 2 groups selected, so we're gonna give it to that one. That is the Field Marshal. You're gonna delete all current plans you have, and you're gonna do one large plan right here, and it's gonna include basically the rest of the British Raj. Oh, anyway. I didn't screw myself when doing this. No, I did not. Good. And now just please finish this off. You managed to take one more province because I pulled back a lot from Hong Kong, but that should be alright. Do this and push again as much as possible. Who dares wins, indeed. Here we're taking some losses, not a ton, and here we're continuing to just kill them. Let's see, we still have 1.8k extra fighters. It seems like we're at least building more than we're losing. So I think we'll just continue exactly like this. God, this is such a brutal war. And I think we're wearing them down. They had such a massive advantage in the beginning, so let's see, details, 47,000. I think we have brought them down a bit. I might be wrong though. But manpower levels, yeah, we gain 9k every month, but whoa, we're taking so heavy losses. It's most likely the airplanes too, but we're also gaining quite a lot of men. We're kind of at a standstill, back and forth, because we're taking this land. It has quite a lot of manpower. Yeah, that's why. I was a bit confused, like, why am I getting so much? But yeah, that's the reason. We're gonna do something. We were gonna do something. We were gonna do... Destroyers, destroyers. Let's fix this. So destroyers level 4 so we can finally annihilate their submarines. While here, nothing is getting pushed in or similar. You are holding on well, good. You are pushing forward slowly, but you're pushing forward. Let's see. Not enough supply, so we're just gonna fix that instantly. Or maybe not instantly, but we will fix it quite quickly. And you are gonna just be produced to level 10. Not you, but you. More research to do, yes please. Naval doctrine, then we can do not submarine detection, exactly. So we can actually catch them too. Northern India. Oh right, we could probably pull forward the fighters right now to this. And Eastern India, you're not doing anything anymore. So where are you from? This airbase, you're no longer needed. So we're just gonna throw you away from there. Not because they're bad or anything, just so we can regain some manpower and regain the planes to reinforce losses somewhere else. And I was gonna take all of you now and assign like this. So in case of anything happening, we have you there. So I like doing these kinds of plans, just doing backlines, like far behind the actual front line, just so you can see them. Oh, something happened right here, I'll take these units and attach there. Or something happened right here, I can take it and pull them here. And they will have some time to all areas, basically. I think I want to do some more paratroopers. Just 10 divisions or so. Yeah, that would be well enough for what I'm planning. Well, kind of invasion of London, but we'll see if that ever happens. If we ever take the superiority from them. We're killing lots and lots more than them, and most likely we're killing the best that they have for now. So I see only good things happening. Oh well, it's a horrible war. It's a brutal war. We're taking heavy losses and so are they, but slowly winning. Actually way too slowly. If it continues like this, then the US will most likely kill us. Remember, we're playing with... Wait, what's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that it does what I want it to. Let's just grab all of these units, attach them right here. That's 16 units. And you have 8 divisions. That's a bit too few. That's 12. This is 17, so you're gonna have less. 9 divisions, let's grab you. Okay, you were already assigned, let's grab you. Okay, you're also already assigned. So let's have one more here, 10 divisions. That'd be good enough, and the rest of you should be assigned right here. 31 divisions, nice. We only need manpower, basically. So I might do some quick battles against like Tibet. Well, it's not very much manpower. It's 4 million right there. 6 million and 500,000. But let's grab these units. 23 units, surround Tibet, and then just push in and grab it very quickly. Justify war, yes please, 25 days. And El Salvador wants to send volunteers, but I do not want them. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you're just taking Africa. I'm completely fine with it. Continue to take it, but I will soon take it back. Or not very soon, but I will take it back. And it's not very high in victory score, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's see, there are just a tiny bit more. 26%. So if we just grab actually the capital, Bombay, then we most likely have the British right surrendering, and that would be actually quite a victory for me. Let's continue down here with convoy escorts, just to improve our naval. Since we will have a smaller navy than our opponents, it's better that we force and really focus on having a really good, high quality navy. Please push through instead. Yeah. And now please just take it. Because all of these units will most likely get surrounded. All of you attach to this. Attach to that line and finish it off. And you, wait, that was wrong line. This. You should now only be focused right there. And you focus like this. Cool, cool. And all of you could actually only be the ones assigned right there, while all of you should be assigned right here. And let's pull that one out a bit. And you push in here, please. Come on. Push in there. Justification of Tibet is done. Let's clear the war. And which division was this? This one, 23. Tibet joins the Allies. Surprise, surprise. Sweden, you're not looking that well. So you are in no position to guarantee anyone. And supply is still looking kind of badly. Let's see, are we building? Yes, we are building, but it takes quite a while. And British Raj capitulated. Nice. Now it's just time to clean up the last pieces of defense. You should take one of your units and just attack right here. Actually, they kept Bombay. We took a smaller other city that made them fall. Moose was shot down. Okay, continue. Oh wait, that's all done now. This is not all done, but it's kind of good enough. And we finally got our anti-tank level 3, so let's actually build some of them. Let's just deselect planes, boats, to more easily and more quickly find. Anti-tank level 3, anti-tank level 3. Nice, and here's 2 more. 3 more. And here's one level 1 that we're still producing. Here's level 2 artillery. That's not good enough. Haven't I been on top of my game updating everything, and I haven't had YouTube people complain about it? People, complain about anything you see. Backseat game, however much you want. That might have been a very bad thing to say, but I will go with it for now. And you bring down that capital. I could have actually used my air force, and that would actually help quite a bit. Just a slightly quicker victory. Let's just assign some fighters this time. And just reduce their defensive capabilities. How long does it take for you to deploy? Actually quite a long while. 2-3 days. Even more. Yeah, they did enough time to get there. We have 3.8k fighters, so we're going plus in fighters. That's really nice to know. Just to have it very certain written out. 12,000 versus 8,000. So we're finally beating down England's first class fighters, and now it's getting reduced to even worse fighters. And that will not help them now, especially since I've been improving the air bases right here. Wait, didn't I? Really? I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot to actually move them up in priority. God damn it. So that's gonna take a while longer. I was just gonna, and now I will even increase the amount of fighters I have, but nope. No, I won't. Oh, here's 800 more at least. Let's see, is there any 800 good fighters? Level 3 fighters? No. But at least level 2 fighters. Like this, and then just attach them right here. Attach them, or actually put them in position for this. Or, I don't know. Let's see, you're gonna go a bit quicker to actually deploy there, because yeah, it's shorter. And this is gonna look much better now. And they even have anti-air guns there, so it's gonna take, I'm taking some attrition in that area. And one last province, deal with it. Deal with it. Oh right, that was paused. Come on. Come on. You got there first. You're the winner. You're gonna have, I think, these divisions, 24 divisions, perfect. So basically I'm doing the same thing here, just dragging down 24 divisions here to be the defenders of it, and you 43 divisions, and let's just give them a leader. You 43 divisions, let's see, what am I gonna do with you? I think I wanna take out Siam with you, and then down to Singapore to bring down the British Air Force capabilities. or capabilities, more like the production capabilities they have. And here I noticed one more province. And half of you should just surround Nepal, you should surround Bhutan, and let's remove them from the map. Wait, I missed the button right there. Send. Good. So yeah, we have a lot of fighter aces just dying left and right in southern England. Horrible, horrible war. And we are finally getting a hit on really hard manpower. So we'll go back to all adult serve, and we don't actually get that much more. Troublesome. Actually very troublesome. How can we deal with this? We gain 14,000 every month. So if we just finish off the ones we're fighting. Who are we fighting most desperately now? We're not fighting anyone. This is just from the air war. Oh god, the losses. This is just from air war. We're losing thousands of men. Every single day. Holy shit. This is not good. This is not good. But we need to win this to be able to come over. Let's see. You have 33 ships now. That is a very good amount of so, oh god. I forgot to produce destroyers, did I? No, I did not. 65 more days before destroyers level 4, and that's what I want to complement my battleships. But I guess we could always just begin and see what happens. Since their fleet is getting engaged, our battlecruiser is staying way behind, but we'll have a very high amount of close air support that can actually bomb their ships. Interesting. Okay, available war goals, declare war. And the same thing against you, declare the war. And both of you don't actually have any attack plans, so let's just add 2 of them and charge. Surprise, surprise, they joined once again the allies. And Siam, it's time for you to leave. Just because you're in the way. You're actually kind of to my liking. You're Axis, or actually you're, if anything, you're fascist. You are not liking the allies that much, I believe. Because, well, if I were you, I would like this land. I would very much like this land. Oh, development penalty. Oh, because we have taken out all of their convoys. Cool, cool. So they're actually not getting everything. Nice. Yeah, so if I were you, I would like that land, aka I don't like the allies. But I actually want that land, so you're not getting it, therefore you die. Declare war. Which division was this? It was that one. And you're pushing aggressively, good. Nothing here, good. And you're repairing, so I guess there was a hard battle somewhere fought. No, it seems like just some bombers, and here was a big fighting fleet. I just lost a battleship and nothing more. 45 days. We're slowly pushing in here. Let's see if we can assign some more planes. 600 more close air support could do a small difference at least. No, 600 only. Good. 600, deploy them. Help with beating them down, basically. And let's see. Maybe let's see in the sea. Let's see in the sea if we can find any seashells or something similar. Okay, let's take my fleet instead and just pull back, because we're taking heavy losses and they are not taking heavy losses. Let's group this together, let them repair, and then we'll continue. Southeast Asia. Give me that capital. And it shouldn't be much more before they capitulate. Wait, you didn't join the allies? Yes you did. I must have just missed it. Or I might have even said it and commented about that, but forgot about it because I did it automatically. Scary, scary stuff. Come on, let's bring him down. I wanna finish this war. Like, all I have to do is reduce England to their knees. Take down their colonies, take down the allies, take down anyone that possibly can help them. And then you slowly close into the island and bring it down with nukes. Oh god, if we can take that before that reinforcement, it would be a massive overrun. Come on. 1 day, 20 hours, Siam capitulated, and therefore their troops disappeared before I could do something cool. Antonius Handsome was shot down by what was it? Steel Owl? Pretty cool name though. Let's take that. Okay, now all of you are basically free. So you are gonna do this, this, and that. Just push in. 140k troops. Let's only do 5 divisions. Yeah, that's actually helping quite a bit. And I'm also planning to remove that unit. That is helping. Oh god, that was helping so much. Ridiculous, really. So let's bring down Afghanistan. So we're basically just cleaning up anyone that could possibly be a threat to us. You have, these divisions should be enough. 22 nice divisions, and you are just pushing in right here. You should not have enough supply for this. No, you definitely don't have enough supply for this. So let's take half of them, assign a new unit. Let's do you, and let's be just the backup unit that I was talking about that I like to do. While the half of you are just gonna continue that. Nice. Slowly pushing in, going in here. So we will just basically go this entire way and just clean up all nations until we have them isolated and just owns everything here. So we don't have to worry about a single thing here. United States might do a naval invasion somewhere here, taking some islands, maybe even go into Japan, but when they eventually do that, we have hopefully brought down England and can start to do our invasion from South America, from the Dutch Reich province over here. British Guiana and the other two. Other one. And while this is happening, well, I guess we're still winning by quite a bit, but I hope we were gonna win a bit bigger than we are. So let's assign even more fighters. If you don't win at first, assign more and more units until you win. Here we can assign 1,000 more fighters. That will probably help. Maybe. 1,000 more. Deploy them. Assign them. And let's see something. Oh wait, Turkey joined the war. Yeah, Turkey joined the allies. You see no one else. So this is basically why I want one of these defensive troops. But didn't I have one over here somewhere? Well, that's quite far away, but that would be the closest one to actually be very quick to respond to it. I have some troops here, so actually let's grab you, 23. Okay, let's do this. You're 14. So let's just assign you straight to that plan too, and we should have a field marshal done. Or just you, the best leader I possibly have. So let's pull away some troops. 4 of you can actually be assigned right there under new leadership. And we will reinforce it later with units whenever we get them. So that should be good enough. Yeah, you will start pushing out a tiny bit, but come on. What can you do? We will bring you down. And all of you just strategically redeploy right there. Since that's kind of what I expect them to be able to push until I'm there. You still haven't arrived yet because you're walking slowly. Okay, that's fine. I have that defended by 22. This defended by 24. Afghanistan defended by my troops soon. Yeah, you're guaranteed by a bunch of other nations, but that does not matter. Improve relationship with left and right, but if you don't improve relationship with me, you're going down. Oh well, even if you are, you're going down, so... Okay, you're screwed, never mind. Let's see, 10 more... Wait, didn't I just fight against you? Yes I did. I was selecting the wrong nation. Come on. One more day. Declare war. That's one selected, so push in. And now my troops are finally arriving. They should have quite large force. 30 divisions, 30 factories, but they have the British Empire here. And probably lots of US troops. And actually, talking of US troops, yeah, we have decryption and everything, but we do not have radar. I don't know why I said speaking of US troops, since it doesn't actually make any sense. This is done, that's done, that's done. We can start producing more doctrines right here, and we're also not producing any destroyers. I can just feel that someone's writing, "You're still not producing destroyers!" And that somehow made me start producing destroyers. Let's see, are any of the factories destroyed right here? No, they're not. So let's instead do this. Go to the maximum, go to the max. Just drag this way all the way up here, and you're gonna be produced and deployed right here. Oh, I thought it was retreating. It may be super scared about naval invasion or something similar going on, and I hadn't noticed it. Go here, go here. Let's build more factories, naval factories, this entire way. Yeah, let's even do that territory. And in Italy, since they have annexed, and let's remove them from here because you haven't actually been annexed. And I also need to, of course, move them up in line. So, some quick clicking. We have 2,000 convoys actually. 500 in all experience. Can we improve something? I guess we can improve our airplanes a bit more, but I would lose the efficiency, and I seriously don't want to lose the efficiency. So I'm not gonna do that actually. Let's see, how are you doing right now? Yeah, you're producing actually, your lower numbers have decreased a ton, but now it popped up again by quite a bit. So we're never gonna win this war. We need to suddenly just burst out and get a massive advantage over them. So we're just going to fall back for now. We're winning the war. Actually, that might be the most stupid thing I can ever do. We should, of course, continue. Yeah, we definitely need to continue. We cannot fall back right now. That would just be helping them. Especially with all the men that have died. Though it would be nice to not have all these people dying, so let's actually remove them. I'm so decisive today. Yeah, you can see how it slowed down by a ridiculous amount. And right here, let's build take 400 fighters. 400, and please deploy here in southern Sweden. The same thing here. Are you in that region? Yes, you are. So let's deploy right here. Let's split this one up actually. And you guys, let's see, it's from Finland. Can you deploy down here? So you can actually deploy to southern Norway. So both of you to southern Sweden. Yes, good. Norway we can deal with later. But we could also just not deal with it later, but deal with it now. So let's see here, Denmark. You can have 400 fighters and deploy them in southern Norway. Good. Excellent, excellent. Always find more options when the one you thought of is blocked. Good. You deploy here. That was kind of deep, and oh, communist authority. Let's see. Turkey. Troublesome. Let's see what happens if I try to push. Yeah, you're definitely pushing me back. So let's hold off with all of this, and only 200 fighters here assigned. So we will increase this to 300 more fighters. And let's add 100 more close air support. Close air support right there, 100 here. Assign it. Nice. And that actually wraps up this video. We brought down the British Raj, we beat back some invasions, we have secured our borders, we've cleaned up some nations, so we have a nice Dutch Reich without any bothersome activities. We had a massive air war that we finally ended because we need to save manpower. Denmark is gone, but I think they might have been last episode. Sweden, Norway is halfway gone. We're increasing our air force. This is like a super good episode to actually show how important air force is in war. My army is a bit better, my air force is a bit better, and it makes such a huge and massive difference. But guys, as always, I hope you liked this episode. Like, comment, subscribe and all that nice stuff. Keep up the awesome support for this series. It's amazing and it's blowing my mind, and a lot of you have been writing to me like, play this next. Before I begin my next campaign, I will just do a YouTube video, I will tweet out just with a massive straw poll with, I don't know, basically all nations in the entire game, and just let you decide on what you want to see, since this was actually fun. Of course it was fun. But it's actually fun to just bring you what you want to see. So if you like it, I will most like it, and I'll try to do it with a bit more conserving manpower playstyle. So please pick something at that time with a bit of oh, I'm dragging on way too long. Thanks for liking this video, but you might not be doing. Bye and bye.